This is probably the most unique looking bike you'll see all year. It's called the ARBR Saker, and it's a handmade carbon fibre enduro bike made right here in the UK. Think about that for a second. There are so few bikes handmade of carbon fibre in the UK, you can list them on one hand. You're talking robot bikes, Carbon Wasp and the new Hope bike. But what makes this bike even more unique is it's the brainchild of two guys who wanted to build a really good mountain bike. The Saker first came out in 2016 and it pretty much split the internet. Some people thought it was ugly, some people wondered if it was an e-bike in disguise, but some people really liked it. I did. There's so much to admire in the way the frame looks, from the swooping top tube to the neat little idler for the chain. Even the font that Arber's used looks good. The frame reminds me of the Honda bike, which is a good thing. The quality of the paint job alone is worth a second look, although I don't think the black and white colour scheme does it justice. So what is the Saker? It's an enduro bike with 160mm travel that you can pretty much get built up how you want to. The one I rode had Fox suspension with a float X2 shock and 180mm travel 36 fork. The suspension looks pretty complicated, but fundamentally it's a single pivot design. Then the chain loops up and over an idler to stop that chain restricting the movement of the suspension. It works too. The Saker feels brilliant when you're sprinting hard without the bobbing most single pivot bikes wallow in. You can forget about clipping your pedals and just pile on the speed. It's sensitive too though, hoovering up the small stuff on the trail and injecting real pace into everything you ride. Tip the bike into steep trails and it's the same story. The sensitive back end skips over rocks and roots and the sheer length of the bike holds you in the sweet spot for control. And now the bad stuff. That main pivot creaks like hell, and while you don't hear it when you're riding, it's not quite right on a bike costing nearly £10,000. Arber says it's just a bearing issue on our bike, and they'd fix it under warranty though. Oh yeah, and it costs nearly £10,000. Frame builds are from £7,500, and this bike with carbon rims and eagle is £8,750. The Saker is really a supercar experience for mountain bikers then. Arber will build you a custom bike, then look after you with upgrades, new paint jobs and advice when you book it into a service. Compare that to the price of your average Lamborghini and the Saker is actually great value. So what do you think about it? Is it beautiful or is it ugly? Let us know in the comments section. And let us know if you want us to test any other bikes as well. And finally, if you want to watch any more videos, go to the MBR YouTube channel and subscribe. That's it.